Good day, everyone, especially to our professor, Dr. Trixie Cobillas, and also to my classmates in Eduk 201 Foundations of Education. By the way, my name is Mary Ann Gamalo, a second-year MAED student major in Educational Management. Now, this afternoon, I am going to present to you my discussion paper that is entitled The Rules of the Parents as Home Teachers. Now, everyone, let's watch this. Okay, so before we discuss more on the rules of the parents as home teachers, let us tackle first who are the parents, by the way. So the parents, basically, they are the ones who guide their children at home, especially that this present time, of pandemic, right? So since it was determined that COVID-19 was a world pandemic, World Health Organization asked all countries to immediately take steps to prevent the transmission of COVID-19. Now, the Philippine government made such effort to prevent the transmission of COVID-19 by implementing such restrictions and other safety protocols which appeal us to work from home and learn from home also. Now, distance learning arises. It presents incredible challenges and opportunities for teachers, the parents, and students. It calls for a great flexibility and resilience as learning moves from school to the homes of the learners. Parents as the primary resource in the education of their children is best exemplified in home learning. Now, home learning is, what do you mean by home learning? Home learning is the activity or set of activities that parents, these are now the parents and family members may engage in to help their children succeed academically. So, this partnership role between the parents or the family members and schools may have the greatest impact on achievement. Parents are expected to be able to guide children to learn from home and replace the role of teachers at school. So, ayun na. Having homeschooling in mind, parents play a pivotal role in shaping the character of children as they grow towards adulthood. Now, as a parent and teacher as well, we're convinced that the COVID-19 period presents the opportunity for parents to be engaged in the lives of their children like never before. No? So, with schools closed, parents have had to take up the role of being both parent and a teacher. So at this time, most parents may feel like their space has been raided by their children, and we're trying to figure out how to balance between working from home and ensuring their children stay on track with their learning. Now, everyone were adapting to a new routine, and as crazy and hectic it may seem, it is important that the children feel supported in their academics as this is also a new adjustment for them. Now, according to Rich 1987 study, involving parents in home learning activities vastly improves students' productivity. No? So, according also from Epstein 1987, parents should be involved in learning activities at home and help their students to develop the academic and social skills they need to be successful. Now, talking more about the parents' involvement in the learning of the students at home explains what parents can do as the home teachers. Now, let's tackle the rules of the parents as home teachers. So the first rule of parents as home teachers, that is, parents should maintain a communication with the teachers in school. Now, why is it really needed to communicate with the teachers at school, with the parents? Of course, for that, the students or the parents able to know the performances of the students or what are those learning areas that are needed to be achieved by the students. The teachers also should be aware with that. Like in school, when we are having our learning areas, we also provide the weekly home learning plan for the parents as well, so that the parents would know that what are the activities or the performance tasks that they have to perform at home with that given week, no? So that is why parents should maintain a communication with the teachers. So every parent should develop a habit of keeping constant and continuous communication with the teachers who engage with their children. So this not only shows your child that you care, but also assures the teacher that you value what they are doing and that you are committed to supporting the benefit of your child. The second rule of the parents as home teachers, parents should share their personal school experiences. Why is it necessary for the parents to share their experiences in school before? So is it really necessary? Yes, that has a great impact also for the students, because students will be able to share also their experiences, their academic experiences in school, and they will be able to open up their challenges that they encounter. So that's why it is important for you also as parents to share your experiences on how you are shaped, on how you are, of what the people you are now, because of the challenges that you have encountered in school. So students in response also, or your children, will be encouraged to study and enjoy learning as well. Parents' role as a home teacher is to monitor the academic progress of their students or their children. Why is it necessary that parents should monitor the progress, the academic progress of their children? That is because as parents, as the partner of the children at home, they have to monitor, not just leave them by just answering by their own. Since you are the partner, since you are the facilitator of your child at home, you have also to monitor their progress. Even if their weaknesses also, you also have to monitor, so that you can help or suggest any solution or any interventions rather, to facilitate them to improve on that areas that they need to focus on, that they need to improve. So spare some time and discuss lessons or assignments given. So this is also a great opportunity to go through their academic reports with them and prompt questions on their performance on areas they need to assist on. So yun na nga. And then the fourth parents' rule as a home teacher, appreciate positive outcomes. Yes, you have to reinforce them. You have to appreciate whatever their outcomes, no? Whatever their learning outcomes at school from the given task by their teacher. So students who perform well will maintain their good results if they are regularly appreciated. So do you believe in that? No? So parents should devise a way of appreciating their learners every time they bring improved results home. So this will continue to motivate them to work hard at all times and maintain high expectations. However, parents should be careful when rewarding good performance. Why? They should make it very clear to their children that this is not a bribe to maintain good performance, but rather an appreciation for doing well. So that's it. So you have to appreciate the positive outcomes of your student or your children at home. So that is also in line to the Pygmalion effect, no? When you have the positive belief that the child or your children can do that, if the children will able to know that their parents have beliefs on them, that they believes their strength on you, so they will perform well to the task that they are doing, no? Now, the fifth role of parents as home teachers, you have to listen to the needs and desire and support where necessary. So the child must be heard, no? The child must be heard according to what they need. You have to embrace, you have to value what the needs of your child in order for them to find learning as meaningful as they have gone through many challenges, no? Even if they are facing such many trials or many difficult tasks, you have also to consider what their needs in learning, what they really need or the interest they have, because as parents, you should be open to their children and must demonstrate the commitment to supporting them in whatever way possible. So you have to create opportunities for them to bring their thoughts onto the table and see how they can support them. So don't you know that children who feel listened to by adults also grow up to be people who are considerate and accommodative of others, diba? So they are considerate, so that so by listening to the needs and the interests of the child, it has a great impact to them. So the fifth role of parents as home teachers, you have to normalize failure. In other words, you have to be the great encourager, great encourager, baba. So you have to normalize failure, because in learning, you don't know what we, even if we are assessing our child at home, we really don't know what our children are feeling, no? So we don't know if they find it difficult, if sometimes we see them smiling but we don't know the really the what they are feeling. So you have to let them know that whatever failures that they may be facing, you have to instill it to their mind that accept many failures, because such failures, it is the stepping stone of success, right? When you cannot directly you will not be successful without experiencing failures, because successful people will always tell you that the best way to succeed in life is not to be afraid of failing. So normalizing failures and making it part of everyday life creates a safe space for learners to be innovative and risk takers. So parents who encourage their children to constantly try new things without fear of being reprimanded stand a better chance of raising children into adults that are innovating and critical thinkers. So it is very important to normalize failure, so as well as be a great encourager to your student. So the seventh role of parents as teachers at home, parents should allow frequent brain breaks. So it is really needed. It is really important to give a break, no, while your children are learning at home, because don't you know that brain breaks improve attention span to the student, no? So when you give them time to think, when you give them time to relax, the more they will be motivated to move forward or to look forward or to finish the task that they have in hand. So as cited by Dornfield 2016, for parents and students, a back-to-back schedule of activities is overwhelming. So neuroscience supports frequent brain breaks, and teachers pepper them throughout the day so students can process the information they've learned more effectively. So it says there that brain breaks improve attention span. Breaking lessons into smaller, more manageable chunks helps students focus. So older students need breaks every 20 to 30 minutes, so take note on that, to maintain focus and energy. And the eighth rule of parents as home teachers, you have to give constructive criticism. Yes, it is really important. Don't let your child, don't let them feel that the criticism that you are giving is to let them discourage. Instead, motivate them for them to become determined to focus and to continue, no? So you have to give constructive criticism. Correct the child at the beginning itself when you notice that they are not performing well or giving less importance to studies. However, it is not good to spoil their peace of mind with ill words. Yes, have some patience and give only constructive criticism. If you notice any downsides, no, you just only give them constructive criticism. It should always be so, make them understand what is right and wrong rather than simply blaming them. So don't make use of blaming, no, when they are on their downside. So instead, you have to give them a constructive criticism. So since I only have 9 examples of parents' rule as a home teacher, the ninth or the last one is to establish a flexible learning space. So it is very important for the parents to provide their children at home with a conducive atmosphere to learning, because with that, giving them a conducive atmosphere to learning, it encourage children's interaction with you and with the other learners, no, or with his or her sisters at home or brothers. They find it more meaningful to learn because everything is arranged according to its places. So with that, you can also consider using that learning environment to also encourage them playtime. So that they may find time also to think, and before they continue, they have to relax first, or it should be welcoming or familiar and interesting to them. So by giving that conducive learning to the students at home, students learn best when they have a secure and a positive learning environment, of course, and it also helps them complete work in the allocated time. This will help them develop good study habits and being responsible for their own learning and organize course materials and equipment properly. So that is the importance of giving them a flexible learning space to learn. So after knowing all those things about the rules of parents as home teachers, what can I conclude to that? Is that the above mentioned rules of parents as home teachers has a great help to students to be more productive in learning while embracing the new normal. Parents can foster motivation and interest in children's learning as well. So the children also learn best when the significant adults in their lives, the parents, the teachers, and other family and community members work together to encourage and support them. Surely, when students was given good support from home, have achieved better grades at school, and grow up with a higher self-esteem. It is also important for a parent home teacher to always lend a helping hand to their child's educational journey and travel with them with true inspiration. Yes, you have to give them time, you have to let them feel and enjoy learning and make it just not just a meaningful one but a memorable one also. And parental encouragement had played a crucial role in successful students. This should not be limited to home but involvement in school activities too. The role of parents during the COVID-19 pandemic in general is to become educators and mentors, supervisors as well as providers of a sense of security and comfort when children are learning at home. So that's what I can conclude from the given 9 rules of parents as home teachers. For the words to ponder, our task is to help children climb their own mountains as high as possible. No one can do more. That's according to Loris Malaguzzi. So here are my references. Thank you for watching and listening. God bless us all.